Let me start by asking you something simple. How do you feel in the morning? Do you wake up with good energy, or do you feel slow, stiff, or a little inflamed, like your body is trying to warm up an old engine? If that sounds familiar, don't worry, you're not alone. And here's the good news. The first meal you choose each morning can make a big difference in how your body feels for the rest of the day, especially your heart and arteries. Now, most of us grew up believing breakfast was all about convenience. Toast, cereal, maybe a muffin or something sweet with coffee. But as the years go by, our arteries need a little more attention. They need foods that calm inflammation, protect blood vessels, and help clean out the buildup that can happen slowly over time. And guess what? Science now shows that breakfast is one of the best times to fight arterial plaque. Why? Because after a night of fasting, your body is more responsive to nutrients. Your metabolism is ready, your cells are ready, your blood sugar is easier to stabilize. So the foods you choose in the first hour after waking can either turn down inflammation or turn it up. Let me give you an example. Imagine two breakfasts. Breakfast stone, a sugary cereal, white toast, maybe a processed pastry. Breakfast two, a bowl of oats, handful of berries, walnuts, and a sprinkle of cinnamon. Breakfast stone causes your blood sugar to spike, inflammation to rise, and your arteries to tighten. Breakfast two does the opposite. It keeps your blood sugar steady, gives your body antioxidants, and relaxes the lining of your blood vessels so blood can flow more easily. And the difference? Just a few minutes of choosing the right foods. Here's something else most people don't know. Your morning meal doesn't have to be complicated to be healthy, but it does need a few key nutrients, fiber, antioxidants, and healthy fats to help clear the arteries and calm the body's inflammatory response. If you have ever felt swelling in your fingers, stiffness in your joints, or that heavy, inflamed feeling, diet often plays a bigger role than we realize. And the simplest place to start is breakfast. Think of breakfast as your daily tune-up. Just like putting the right fuel in your car, the right food helps your heart run smoother throughout the day. When your arteries are happy, you feel it. More energy, clearer thinking, fewer aches, and better endurance. In this video, I'm going to show you the best breakfast combination to support artery health naturally. It's easy, it's delicious, and it's backed by strong nutritional research. More importantly, it works for real people at any age, especially if you're trying to stay active, protect your heart, or simply feel younger from the inside out. So settle in, grab a cup of tea or water, and let's talk about how one simple morning habit can help reduce plaque, tame inflammation, and support a healthier, stronger you starting tomorrow morning. Now that we've talked about why breakfast matters so much, let's take a moment to understand what we're actually fighting against each morning. Because when you know what plaque and inflammation really are, without all the medical jargon, it becomes much easier to make smart choices that protect your heart. Think of this as a little health lesson from a senior who's been around long enough to see what works. Let's start with arterial plaque. Many people picture plaque as something that just suddenly appears, like rust on an old pipe. But the truth is, plaque builds gradually. Day by day, meal by meal, year by year. Your arteries are like flexible garden hoses. They're meant to stay open and smooth so blood can travel freely. But when cholesterol, fats, and inflammatory molecules float around in your bloodstream for too long, they can start sticking to the artery walls. Over time, the inside surface becomes less smooth, and little patches of plaque begin to form. This plaque is sneaky. It grows slowly and quietly, and most people don't feel it happening. That's why it's so important to eat foods that help keep those arteries clean, especially in the morning when your body is ready to absorb the nutrients that fight plaque the most effectively. Now, let's talk about inflammation because it plays a major role here too. Inflammation isn't always a bad thing. If you cut your finger or catch a cold, inflammation is your body's way of healing. But the problem happens when inflammation stays turned on all the time, like a fire that should have gone out, but instead keeps smoldering in the background. And every morning, you get to choose which one you apply. So when we talk about lowering arterial plaque through breakfast, we're really talking about two things working. Plant sterols are naturally occurring compounds that help block cholesterol absorption. Omega-3 fatty acids help reduce inflammation, lower triglycerides, and improve overall heart function. You get both from chia seeds, flaxseed, hemp seeds, walnuts, oats, leafy greens. These nutrients work together to keep arteries cleaner, healthier, and better protected as you age when you combine fiber, healthy fats, antioxidants, and sterols, omega-3s, in one breakfast. You're creating a meal that actively works to reduce plaque and calm inflammation. Not just today, but every day you repeat the habit. And the best part, these nutrients blend together beautifully in simple, tasty, senior-friendly meals. Next, we'll take everything you've learned so far and build the best breakfast formula for clean arteries, step by step, so you can start using it right away. Now that you know the 4 key nutrients your arteries depend on: fiber, healthy fats, antioxidants, and plant sterols, omega-3s. Let's put them together into a breakfast formula that's easy, delicious, and incredibly powerful for reducing plaque and inflammation. Think of this section as your step-by-step guide. Not a complicated recipe book, not a strict diet, just a simple morning blueprint that works for almost everyone at any age. Let's build it together. Step 1, start with a strong base: oats or chia pudding. Every good heart-healthy breakfast begins with a fiber-packed base. That's because fiber is a nutrient that literally helps sweep cholesterol out of your bloodstream. 2 of the best options are oats, warm, comforting, and easy on the stomach. Oats are full of soluble fiber, which helps lower LDL cholesterol, the type that contributes to plaque. Chia pudding. If you prefer something cold or grab and go, chia seeds are a powerhouse. They're rich in fiber and omega-3s, making them a double win for your arteries. A simple tip: prepare overnight oats or chia pudding the night before. In the morning, you just grab, top, and eat. Step 2, add antioxidants, especially berries. Once you have your base, the next layer is antioxidants. These are the nutrients that calm inflammation and protect the delicate lining of your arteries. The easiest and most powerful option? Berries, blueberries, strawberries, raspberries. They're all great. You can use fresh or frozen. Both have the same benefits. A full cup of berries in the morning gives your body a flood of protective compounds. It's like giving your arteries a shield. Step 3, sprinkle in healthy fats, nut seeds. This is where your breakfast becomes a true anti-inflammatory meal. Healthy fats help your arteries relax, reduce swelling inside the vessel walls, and improve your cholesterol balance. Some excellent morning choices are walnuts, almonds, chia seeds, flaxseed, hemp seeds. A small handful or a tablespoon or 2 is enough. These fats stabilize your blood sugar and keep you full longer so you don't end up snacking on sugary foods later. Step 4, add a bonus ingredient, your healing booster. This step is optional but highly recommended. A small sprinkle or spoonful of the right ingredient can offer big anti-inflammatory benefits. Your options include cinnamon, helps lower blood sugar, reduce inflammation; turmeric, a pinch of black pepper, a powerful combo for heart and joint health; extra virgin olive oil, rich in polyphenols that protect blood vessels. Don't underestimate these. They're simple, but they're strong. Step 5, add protein to stay energized, to keep your energy steady, especially if you're older or staying active. Add a source of protein: Greek yogurt, plant-based yogurt, a scoop of protein powder, cottage cheese if tolerated. Protein helps stabilize appetite, prevents blood sugar crashes, and supports muscle strength, which is especially important as we age. Put these steps together, and you have a breakfast that works like natural heart medicine. It clears, calms, protects, and energizes, all in one bowl. Now that we've built the perfect heart-healthy breakfast formula, step by step, let's bring it to life with a few simple examples. These aren't fancy recipes. You won't need special ingredients or complicated cooking skills. These are everyday breakfasts you can make quickly, even on a busy morning. Think of this section as your easy starter menu. If you can mix, sprinkle, or stir, you can make these meals. And each one follows the formula we just covered: fiber, antioxidants, healthy fats, and a little protein to keep you steady and full. Let's walk through them together. 1, the heart-healthy oat bowl. This is the classic option, and for good reason. It's warm, comforting, and incredibly powerful for reducing plaque. How to make it: start with a bowl of cooked oats, rolled or steel cut. Add a big handful of berries, fresh or frozen. Sprinkle in chia seeds or ground flaxseed. Add a small handful of walnuts or almonds. Finish with a dash of cinnamon for extra inflammation control. The oatmeal gives you soluble fiber. The berries add antioxidants. The nuts provide healthy fats. And cinnamon helps keep your blood sugar stable. It's simple, delicious, and your arteries will thank you every time you eat it. 2. Chia berry parfait. If you prefer something cool or you want a no-cook option, this parfait is perfect. And it looks beautiful too. How to make it? Prepare chia pudding the night before with chia seeds in your favorite milk. The next morning, layer it with Greek yogurt or plant yogurt, add a cup of mixed berries, sprinkle on some flaxseed or hemp seeds, drizzle a tiny bit of honey if you like a touch of sweetness. This parfait is loaded with omega-3s, antioxidants, and protein. It fills you up without feeling heavy, and it's very senior-friendly because the texture is soft and easy to digest. 3. The warm anti-inflammation bowl. This is a soothing breakfast for days when your body feels stiff, achy, or inflamed. How to make it? Start with warm oats or quinoa, stir in a pinch of turmeric and a tiny bit of black pepper. The pepper helps your body absorb turmeric's benefits. Add blueberries or raspberries, top with almonds or walnuts. Optional, a teaspoon of extra virgin olive oil for an antioxidant boost. This bowl feels like a healing meal. It's especially great for people with joint pain, high inflammation, or those trying to protect their arteries more aggressively. 4. The Heart Healthy Smoothie. This one is ideal if you're on the go or don't feel like chewing much in the morning. How to make it? Add 1 handful of spinach or kale, add 1 cup of berries, add 2 tablespoons of oats, add a tablespoon of chia or flaxseed, add a few walnuts, add water or unsweetened plant milk, blend until smooth. In 1 quick drink, you get fiber, antioxidants, healthy fats, and omega-3s. Everything your arteries want. And since smoothies digest easily, your body absorbs the nutrients quickly. All of these breakfasts follow the same proven formula, and each one works to reduce plaque, calm inflammation, improve blood flow, and boost morning energy. Now that you've seen how simple and delicious a heart-healthy breakfast can be, let's take it one step further. Because while the right breakfast can do wonders for your arteries, a few small habits added to your daily routine can make those benefits even stronger. Think of this section as your bonus toolkit. These are small lifestyle adjustments, nothing extreme or uncomfortable, that help your arteries stay flexible, clean, and calm throughout the day. When you pair these tips with the breakfast we covered earlier, you give your body exactly what it needs to fight plaque and inflammation naturally. Let's walk through them together. 1. Start your morning with water. Before you even grab your breakfast, drink a glass of water. It helps your circulation wake up, supports digestion, and softens the impact of your first meal. Overnight, we lose water through breathing, and our blood can become slightly thicker. A quick drink helps thin it out again, making it easier for your heart to pump. You don't need to overthink it. 1 simple glass does the job. 2, take a gentle 10 to 15-minute walk after breakfast. This is one of the most underrated habits for heart health. A short walk after your morning meal helps lower blood sugar, improves blood flow, and reduces inflammation. It doesn't need to be fast or long. Just step outside, move your legs, and let your body ease into the day. Many seniors say this one habit alone makes them feel lighter and more energized for hours. 3, limit sugary and processed foods in the morning. This doesn't mean you have to remove everything you enjoy. It simply means being mindful of foods that can increase inflammation early in the day, such as sugary pastries, sweetened cereals, processed meat breakfast sandwiches, donuts or sweet breads. These foods can spike your blood sugar, tighten your arteries, and undo the calming effects of your healthy breakfast. If you want something sweet, choose berries or a little natural honey instead. 4, prioritize good sleep. This may surprise you, but poor sleep dramatically increases inflammation. When you don't sleep well, your arteries become more irritated and more likely to collect plaque. Try a simple nighttime routine. Dim lights 1-2 hours before bed. Avoid heavy meals late at night. Keep your bedroom cool. Turn off screens a little earlier. Even small improvements in sleep quality make a real difference in any heart health plan. 5, add more color to every meal. The easiest rule for fighting inflammation: the more color on your plate, the better. Bright fruits, leafy greens, orange vegetables, purple berries, all of these naturally reduce inflammation and protect your arteries. It's nearly impossible to overdo it with colorful plant foods. So if you're having lunch or dinner, ask yourself, where's the color? If it's missing, add a fruit, a vegetable, or a handful of greens. 6, stay consistent. Small steps win. You don't need perfection. You don't need strict diets. You don't need complicated routines. What your heart responds to best is consistency, small, steady habits that you repeat without stress. Even eating a heart-healthy breakfast 4 or 5 days a week can make a measurable difference over time. Pair it with light movement, better sleep, and more plants, and you'll start to feel improvements in your energy, digestion, mood, and overall well-being. Every small step counts, and your arteries feel every one of them.